I don't even think this needs to be said, but maybe for some people it does. In a bodybuilding context, I don't know, man, you really just have no need for doing the 1 rep max.
First thing is you don't need 1 rep maxes. If you're mainly training like a bodybuilder or an athlete, 1 rep maxes are unnecessary unless you are training for powerlifting. Because as a bodybuilder and an athlete, you should be focusing more on training volume, which is the amount of sets, reps, and load all multiplied together. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't do 1 rep maxes for the fun of it. It just means that you really don't need 1 rep maxes to see maximum results in the gym. If you want to see maximum results in the gym, you want to have high volume and high intensity in your workouts.
As long as you hit every muscle group about twice a week, I'd say that's pretty much the ballpark you want to do.
Number 2, and that is training frequency. If you watch my videos, you would know that I really support that you should train at least twice a week. If you're a beginner, you can get away with only training once a week. If you're advanced, you should train at least twice a week so you can still experience muscle growth, because as you get more advanced in your lifting journey, the amount of muscle you can put on decreases. To maximize the potential of that, you should train at least twice a week. Studies show that post-exercise protein synthesis lasts for 48 hours. Wait 48 hours to train the same 2 muscles again. In order to train 2 muscles each week, I recommend you do this. And this is the same thing that I do for my workouts. So on Mondays, I do lay it back. What I do on Mondays, again on Thursdays. So tell me in the comments below, what is your fitness level? Tip number 3 is long length partials. There have been many studies showing that the stretch part of an exercise is where you experience most of the muscle growth. Also known as the eccentric part of an exercise, which is when you are lengthening the muscle. So for example, if I was doing a bicep curl, I'll go up. This is the concentric part because I'm contracting the muscles, and this is an eccentric part because I'm extending the muscles and lengthening them. This is where lengthening partial reps come in. And to maximize this, you should train at least 3 reps close to failure to get most of its benefits, because your last few reps.
Football kid who goes into the gym and just tries to go fucking bananas on biceps, it's probably going to build a bigger set of arms than the kind of dorky kid doing low intensity, even though that kid may be doing his reps perfectly.
The last and 4th tip is you should train more intensely. The person who goes in the gym going intensely on the bicep curls will experience a lot more gains than the person who is not focused more on the intense part of the training and is just focusing on the technique. You should still focus on technique while you're training intensely. And to train intensely, I recommend you go at least 3 reps close to failure to maximize your results, instead of just going to a fixed number like 10 and not continuing, because you have a lot more reps in the tank, because the 11th rep will be more beneficial than just stopping at 10.